Okay, in this video I'm going to be doing a Selena Gomez inspired look from her new video. I'm applying a eye primer potion. This is Urban Decay's original eye primer potion all over my lid. And then I'm going to mix together a flesh tone color for my eyelid. And apply that all over my eye from the lash line all the way up to the eyebrow. It's going to give the appearance of like a nice neutral eye, no colors of pigmentation in my eyelid, but just kind of even out the color. And then to add a little bit of definition, just a touch of darker shade eyeshadow on the actual lid and crease area. You want it to really look like you're not wearing eyeshadow at all. Now for the big part of this look is the eyeliner. I'm using a liquid eyeliner, and I'm going to start at the very last lash on my top lash line and make it go in the direction of my lower lash line and just kind of extend the line out and towards my eyebrow. Then I'm going to go back in and starting kind of where my iris begins, start to connect a line to what's at the end. It's okay if it's messy because we're going to go back through and kind of draw over this line because she's got quite a thick eyeliner in this particular look. Go ahead and go to the inner lash line. Now I'm going to kind of work backwards by holding my eyelid taut with my other hand and kind of going against the grain of my skin. If you do this, you're going to get a much smoother effect and it's going to be nice and fluid, and it's really easy to make an even line. So just hold the eyeliner tight and kind of go against the grain of your skin. And for this look, she has quite a thick wing. So I'm going to go back through, fill in the gaps there in that little triangle, and then basically put my pencil right down where the little flick begins and draw against the grain of my eyelid, and I'll make this nice smooth line. Put a brown eyeliner in the waterline and curl your lashes. She wears false lashes in this video. I think it adds a really beautiful touch to it. However, I'm just doing mascara this time around, but if you want to do like I do, go ahead and apply your mascara now. This is one by one, and I really do like this mascara quite a lot. It's very separating and lengthening. Make sure you twirl your brushes, ladies. Don't just keep dipping, you're wasting product. And make sure you get those bottom lashes because we want to balance the look out. Now it's time for skin. Spray your face with Fix Plus. I'm going to be using a concealer that's a little bit creamier. It's also a lot lighter for my skin. And the reason I'm doing this is, I think it's better for my type of eye area because I have a little bit of fine lines and quite, discolored skin underneath my eyes. But also it gives a nice highlighted effect to your skin without adding shimmer or shine. So this I just kind of apply with a brush and then I blend it out with my fingers with a patting motion. It is quite a lot, I know, but it is a really nice way to get this really soft kind of glow to the eye. And it's just basically because the color that you're choosing is lighter than your skin tone, appearing to make it come forward to the eye. Just blend it out on either side. And I'm doing this before my foundation because I'm really not going to go over that area too much. Now I'm going to take blush, a cream blush. It gives a nice kind of glow to the cheeks and a kind of just hint of color, which is what she has in the video. I blend that by making small circles and also patting it into the skin. This is going to help push the product into my skin and also blend very nicely with the earlier cream product that we placed. And make sure you're doing it high up on the cheekbones for that nice youthful glow. Now I'm taking Makeup Forever foundation, HD foundation, applying that with my finger to my forehead, and then blending it out with a stippling brush. And nice swirls. I'm actually pushing a little bit too hard here when you're doing this and you're doing the buffing. Try and keep it to where the bristles are barely touching the skin. I'm kind of pushing too hard here. It's a nice foundation. It's got a very kind of light feel when it's on the skin. I didn't use hardly any, so the sample I got probably would last me quite some time. So I think even though it's a higher price foundation, I think the longevity that you're going to get from owning that product is going to be huge. So I just buff that into the skin, and then I go over where I placed the blush product and a little bit into where I placed the concealer, and it's just going to all meld into one nice even surface. And if there's any other areas that you feel aren't blended, just take your finger and pat the discoloration away. Set it with a powder. I'm using BE and a velour puff, and I'm just doing a press and roll onto the skin, and again it's just going to further kind of seal that product into place. If you have very, very oily skin, I would definitely recommend this. If you have very, very dry skin, absolutely not. Don't do that. Taking a lightening kind of or a lighter powder for underneath the eyes, knocking off any excess powder that may be on the skin. This is where you'll see me do the sweeping motions, but never before I've actually set the foundation on there. Taking a nice bright pink lipstick and another paler pink lipstick and a lip brush, I'm going to start laying the color down. This lip brush is great. It's actually a angled art brush, but it just helps you get a very smooth, even line on the lips. It's a little bit better than a typical lipstick brush. In this look, she's got a very, very pouty lip. So I'm kind of replicated as best I can by going over my Cupid's bow on my top lip. So instead of going and making kind of the little V at the top of my lips, I'm going straight across and connecting the two highest points. And this is going to automatically kind of give me that pouty, more puffy lip effect. And there really is no kind of definition on her lips that I could really see, so I just basically didn't do anything special other than that and just filled in my lips, and then taking the other lipstick, apply that right over it. And I think by layering the look, it gave it a little bit of dimension, but without being able to tell what. I blot because her lips are not very shiny, and add concealer to my top lip to make it look even more pouty. Well, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys real soon. Bye-bye.